Hey guys, it's me Luis again. So we have one more today. So remember, we already talked about fix this one in my truck, but today we have a bulletproof glass. It's gonna be a big job. I want to say big job because it's a lot of work. So we're gonna put a windshield on this one, but first we have to strip all the parts, so let's gonna work. It's gonna be a belly, and it's a 2-door 12 cylinders, so it's a big one. So we're gonna replace the bulletproof, and it's class 2 level, so it's not really big. So I'm going to place the layers you see here. It's got 3 layers here on the glass, so it's second level, so it's not really big. So we're going to replace that one right now. Okay, sure. So we're going to start stripping this car. Okay, so now this is going to start here. As you see, the glass has a lamination, so it's coming like big bubbles on this area, and also the glass being replaced before or was installed on the process to the bulletproof. They use Loctite. Remember, the Loctite is not allowed to use in any glass, especially if it's the plastic. So they happen is this guy has to clean this bracket, and they must put urethane, because the urethane is going to be better attached with the plastic. Remember, this is the bullet, is the plastic, so it's not going to attach with like a glass. So they crystallize the Loctite and fall off. Okay, so we're going to start working. I'm going to use my spider on this one, so it's not really heavy. It's probably 150, almost 200 pounds, but maybe 3 people we can do it because the crane is over there, but it's a lot of work. Okay, so let's start here, guys. So we're going to start stripping parts here. So these moldings probably they attach with glue, urethane. So we're going to start taking this one at 13 millimeters. Remember, protect the sides and edge of the parts. Okay, remember, after this video, I'm not going to record too much because I'm working in the van. But probably I'm going to set another videos here. Okay guys, we pulled the first one. Sorry if I didn't cut the video, but I have some interruptions over here. I got the next one. We pulled it down one. That's gonna be the left one. And that's gonna strip move parts inside. Should remove this one a little bit outside. And remember, this one, the same like the Jaguar, just turn 360. Well, not 360, just to the left a little bit. There you go. As you see the cow, so we're losing. There you go. Okay, so as you see, I already pulled that one. Now we're going to insert the line inside the interior. Moldings, remember, maybe they have a lot of glue because I don't think they save those clips. You see, they save it, but they come with a lot of glue. You see, this one is already damaged right here. I'm gonna try, don't break it. They're really flexible. Still, see all the clips inside. Okay, now. Okay, so the line is already in, but we have to go more to the left because this part right here, the big number, is just stuck with the glass. So we're gonna have to go on this way, a little more far from me. I got it cut with my assistant, the zip knife, because that's the only way to cut the bottom. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. Okay, so now we're gonna just cut this part. Remember, this one I don't know how much glue those guys put on the B. So it can be a lot, or can be nothing. So that's what I'm gonna find right now. A little excess weight, you gotta cut them off. It's hot over here, guys, really hot. No ventilation, so it's really hot. So you see I'm going to start working on these ones, but I got a lot of work to do. To make not deep, we want to scratch the pitch wheel just a little itch right here. Remember, we have to just cut the little piece right here, not deep, but we're going to scratch the pitch wheel. That's right there. My stick. And remember, we're going to finish in the same spot. We're going to get careful with the bin number, okay? On the last cut. I'm going to make just 3 turns. And that's enough. Okay guys, let's go inside. Okay. So I'm gonna start cutting. This is, you see, it's not really deep, I'm in the corners, but I'm gonna start here is the best way. I'm gonna put a little incline because if I go really straight is when my cup starts to move a little bit. Maybe go a little more dull, but just for now because I gotta just protect the dashboard. It's already cut off. These guys, when they put this kind of bulletproof, they already cut it. So, but I don't want to go more higher. You see, I got a sensor right there, probably it's broken. So it's very tight right there. I'm gonna shoot. There you go. I got it right there. You see how tight is this thing? Alright guys, this one I'm going to start cutting. Okay, my broken is bad here. It's a little difficult because I don't have too much light here, but it's not a big deal. Okay, and let's move now. Remember, you got a big 4 inches for the bottom. In this case, the kind of dashboard is really high here and low here, so there's not much room on the bottom, so but enough to protect the dashboard. I'm gonna just run for a little bit more because we're pretty close to the you see the dashboard is very close because the windshield is really attached and that part. There you go. Remember, these ones go all the way down, so that's why. Okay, so we'll make the turn right there. Now remember, 4 inches from here, and remember, support by the headliner. Turn over here. Very close. Right there. and we're gonna stop probably right here because not really, not really deep. I don't lift my 4 inches, but it's because I'm pretty close on this area. So okay, remember we're gonna protect this area. It's very close here and really low and deep. The other problem I have is the deep part here. Special this area. Okay, and remember another 4 inches here. Slow, very tight. Okay, on the last part. And I damage my toe a little bit and try to go more deeper as you can. Now make sure we don't catch the bin number. Remember, it's pretty close. See? There you go. Okay. Okay guys, so remember for the bottom, because we have to cut this part but the bin number is pretty close, we use the zip knife and the raise with the spider. This time the partner has to work together to make the job easy. Okay, no bad feelings. Okay, so this part is ready. Okay, so now we're gonna pull it out. Okay guys, so it's time to clean the bee, so I'm going to cut the video because my camera is not really good today. I didn't charge for the last 2 days. So I'm going to cut the bee, primer. Now this one, remember we're going to do the same like the windshields, regular windshields. We're going to just buffer with the F1, better with F1, primer, let 6 minutes to dry. We're going to put the glue on. I will like to put the glue on the body, but it's going to be really difficult. So because I don't have a stand like that. So I think the best idea is just put the glue on the body. Okay, so I'll be right back to sit and see you next shot. Okay guys, we're going to pull the glass. Let me show you how the glass looks. Level 2. So as you see, we have a lot of glue on this area. Not really safe. I'm not safe because the airbags don't going to make any problem, but the glass maybe was going to leak, you see. Some areas doesn't stick really good. The other ones a lot. Bubbles, lamination. Too close to the pillar side, but here that was more difficult when my spider, but it's okay. And this one, you see the bin number was exactly right here, so there's no way I can go through here. So I have to just cut with my zip knife and just go through that, okay? Making the line just right here. Alright, so it's gonna clean out. Things we have to fix is this one, you see, they just put it like this, so this part has to be more lower, but the problem is the sensors is too high. So before I start the car it was like this, so I have to just put some glue here and here. can see that it's very soft here, so the glue never catch this area. But the problem with these cars, when there's no frame on the door glasses, they made problems with the wind noise. And most of these cars, when they are two doors, no frames, because this part is going to be very vulnerable, you know, really easy to catch the wind. And level 2, not too much. You see, the door fits perfectly fine, but it still is a little gap in some areas, and this part in the back. So it's going to clean this area. It's not much in this area, so it's very close. In this case, you know, they block the area for the glue, the drain waters goes. This block. This is good. So you see here, it's running beside the moldings, but when the moldings are in, it's more difficult for the water to just go away. So they put the glue on the wrong thing right here. Now the problem is, I request for a crane, but they didn't have the crane because the suction cup lift, you know, with the airs, electric lift pumps, they are not working. So I don't want to trust in that system. It's not working right. So, but they have the customer request for this car right now, so I have to do it now. So another 2 guys, they're gonna help me to set the windshield. So 3 guys, we're gonna set that one. It's not really heavy, it's a little more than 200 pounds, but with 3 guys, it's no big deal. So now we're gonna get the glass ready. So we clean it. Remember, carefully with the part of the bullet, because it's gonna probably scratch with any kind of tool we use. Remember, the material is the glass made it. This one is gonna support the glue. It's not gonna be the same like a laminate. Okay, so it's gonna be different now. So this one is more like a regular glass. Easy to break, so careful when you set this windshield because it can break with any pressure on the corners. So, and they have a leaf with the suction cups, but one of those is not working, so I don't trust in that thing. So we're gonna set the glass in 3 guys, but we need to get more equipment. You're planning replacing this one. All right. Okay, just to prevent any contamination. We're going to do the same thing we do with the regular glass. Just going to clean the contamination. Careful with the plastic thing because we can mess the plastic bullet. You see, already clean and it's coming with contamination. So remember, I don't have the equipment to set this windshield, so these people have to get equipment. But today we go a little more all days. because the equipment is not good, so I don't approve that one. And I don't want to take the risk to fall with the glass on the belly. So you see how much is this car with the bulletproof system? A lot of money. So we work with in this car for more than 100 probably, maybe 80 or 90,000. It's too much money for a car. Okay, now let's clean again. Wait, I'm gonna use 207 Sika, okay? No, the Dow. You see the Dow system there, but I'm not gonna use that one. I was planning to use that one, but that one is gonna take 8 hours to dry, and the Sika is gonna take probably 6 hours. I tried to have express glue, but remember, if I have something like a quick dry, we set this windshield with no system, so if something happened, we don't have time to move the glass and adjust it back in, you know, and that's gonna make me mess the glue, because it's going to dry too fast. So that's why at this time I'm going to use the regular P2G. I would like to use 400 HP, but the HP changed. Now it's exactly the same like the 428. It's very soft, so I don't like too much now the 400, the new one, because before it was very thick, but now it's really smooth like the 428 or 418. So I don't use that one anymore, and it's more expensive. You see, I can see little bubbles right here. This glass is going to be again with the lamination. I need to ask these people if they want to just do this one or what. But I'm pretty sure they're going to do it. But you see, I saw another bubbles right here. So it's got two bubbles, and I'm sure they're going to open later. Remember, this one already has the scratches there, but they are not inside. Oh no, that's the spots. No, yeah, it is. No, it's just the glue. Okay, now we're gonna put the primer, and I'll be right back to set. Okay. We're gonna wait 6 minutes. Remember, I'm not using this one. I'm gonna use Sika. It's in front of my truck, the P2G. So I'm gonna, because this one I use for the other jobs, but this one I'm gonna use Sika. Maybe I'm gonna put some blocks just to don't let the glass too low. But if the glass is too high, the moldings besides, because the glass is more thick, it's gonna give me problems to fit with those moldings right here. So there's a little issues with the moldings too. So I gotta play with that. I'm gonna go inside because I don't want to have exposed too much outside this time. And I'm gonna seal the edge, because if I don't seal it, the bubbles, they're gonna open. So when you seal it with this one, you can seal a lamination, little lamination with this primer. Like that, and I'll just make the edge. I'm gonna seal it. You see the primer is fill it and seal the plastic. PBB. Okay. Not too much right there, but enough to cover that part. This part already, you see this one, the exposed edge, just got it filled with primer. What I did is seal all the edge. Remember, don't double dipping this one, and your primer is going to contaminate. So it's just to seal all the edge, because they got some bubbles. So this one is going to help to seal those edge. Okay, now the last bottom. Let me see what the glue is. So we're gonna go over here, Remember, this glass is more like ceramic glass, so it's no laminate, it's no temper, easy to break, and the glue stick really nice. Alright, so that's all for my primer. So it's really a small amount, but for Monday it's gonna be bad. So okay guys, so back in 6 minutes. Okay. ¿Crees que aguante los chipones o...?
Sí, yo digo que...
Mira, en este caso, este soporte, si no lo aguantamos, lo ponemos en las foams que están ahí arriba.
Ok, perfecto.
Ok, entonces vamos para arriba aquí así. Venga. Ahora, voltearlo aquí tantito. Espérame, que ya no me agarré bien. Ok, no, vete arriba. En la mera orilla.
Tú dime.
Ahí está.
¿Primero?
Ajá, menos de un cuartito de arriba.
Ok.
Los clips, un cuarto.
Ok, ahí está.
Tus clips, un cuarto.
Ahí está.
Un quarter. Ok. Ahí, mero. Ahora, suction cup.
¿Eres
Ponlo hasta-
barrerita?
Si ponlo arriba todo, estás muy abajo. Súbelo.
¿Más?
Todo, casi tocando.
¿Estás topando?
Menos a un cuartito, no, menos de un cuartito.
Ok, ahí está, ahí está.
Ok, yo aquí lo voy a clampear.
Mira, ¿qué te parece ahí?
Ahí está bien.
Ahí está.
Sí. Ya nomás aquí yo lo clampeo. Súbelo un poquito nomás. Ahí está, bueno. Ahorita va a bajar un poco más. Ahora sí.
Ahí está.
Ya con eso.
Perfecto.
Gracias. Árale. Okay guys, so I already set the windshield by my I have for 3 guys because it's really heavy. So not really heavy, but you know, it's a little more than 150 pounds, so it's allowed. So here's no squeeze, nothing inside. We're gonna see the V expanding. Let me trigger my lamp. Okay, so we're gonna see. You see, it's hard to see it, but you see this. This is the bullet, and inside there it's hard to see it, but the glue is inside over there. So nothing squeezed. That's the white stuff is the metal, but the bullet is exactly beside, so it's nice. I guess okay. Pin number is fine. I don't have more room here, so I have to just leave it like that. So, but it's cool. Okay, I gotta just push them down, put the parts back together. Remember the moldings, my count, wipers, and we finish. You see, this is more nice than before. You're gonna push too much because it's already in. Okay, guys. So see you next time. So this was the finish. Now we finished the car. So all this in place. I'm just waiting for the suction cups just dry a little more the windshield and pull them off, and we finish. Okay, so the bracket, remember, just gonna wait dry 24 hours before just put the mirror on. Remember, these guys broke the sensors before, so there's nothing I can do. I gotta just do it the same way. You can see some components are broken there. You see they broke these chips right here, so you see they put some covers there, so that's not my fault. Okay, so we'll see you next, guys, with more installs. Remember, I'm trying to set my truck, but let's see you later, guys.